Let's go thrifting, you guys. I am going specifically for Christmas stuff. Yes, I know it is super early, but my local thrift store, they have had Christmas stuff out since August. So it is really dwindling down, and I want to go before they run out of everything and get a few items because I am looking to bring back a nostalgic Christmas, like a 90s Christmas, a vintage Christmas. That is what I'm going to look for. I don't know how much I'll find because like I said, they have been having their stuff out for a long time. So we're just gonna see if there is anything that I can bring home. And then later after that, I have to go pick up Jayden early from school because he does have a dentist appointment. So we'll go do that. I'll show you our dentist trip tradition that we have every time that he has to go to the dentist. And then for tonight, for dinner, I am making Camarones a la Diabla. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and share that recipe with you guys in this video as well. So I hope that you join me in this video, you guys. Tag along with me. So first of all, let's go thrifting. Before I head out, I wanted to show y'all the work that we're having done on the house. So we are painting all of the trim or fascia. I don't even know what it's called. I hear my husband saying soffit, fascia, trim. I don't even know, but everything used to be this beige color up there. And it is all getting painted this green color. We were going for a dark green, like a hunter green. All of this white part right here in front is also going to be painted, the front door also, but yeah, we were going for like a hunter green, and I don't know if it's the lighting or what it is because we looked at the samples again and we love the color we picked out. Here's the front door. This is what it looks like right now. But now that it's on the house, we are thinking it looks a little too green for us, like too much of a Christmas green. And that is not at all what we wanted. Excuse all the mess. They are still working out here, and I still have the chairs and the table set out from the party. But yeah, this is the beige color it used to be. Everything's getting painted the green color, but we did end up changing our minds, you guys, and we are loving the new color. I'm thinking maybe I should, because the house is done now, so maybe I will take a little video of what it looks like now that it's all painted in the new color and show you guys, since I was showing you this green one. At this point, we were still trying to get used to it and thinking maybe it was just us, but no, we didn't like the green that it turned out to be. We wanted a hunter dark green. You can kind of see here the difference between the green in the sun and in the shade. Okay, onto the thrift store. This is the entrance to their big back room that is filled with Christmas stuff, but on the way there, I did find this little end table, and I absolutely love this for Jayden's room. I'm kind of wanting to spruce up his room a little bit, and I think this table was just perfect. So here is some of the Christmas items that they have laid out. They do still have a whole lot, but they had so much more. Even though this still looks like a lot, I know that a lot of the really good pieces have already been taken because, like I said, this has been out since August. I have perused back here, but I haven't been ready to buy a whole lot of Christmas stuff, so I have maybe picked up like 2 or 3 items and knew that I would eventually come back here to do just some Christmas shopping. I still was able to find a few good things. Maybe if I would have went sooner, I think I would have found a whole lot more, but I just wasn't ready, you guys. I was not ready to Christmas shop in August. So I just have to be good with that decision, and I don't just have the thrifted Christmas decor. I do have like my previous year's Christmas decor, so I do have a lot. Here is all the glassware mugs. They had so much, honestly. This is what is in my hands right now. I was trying to be picky. I didn't want anything too modern, and this is my cart right now, so I think I did good. I bought a lot of items actually. So yeah, overall I'm happy with what I found. You guys, I might have overdone it. That is the most I have ever spent on just home decor. I didn't stick to the just Christmas stuff. I did get some other things. I got that little table for Jayden's bedroom. That was only $10 though. My total was $76.05. I am feeling like that guilt of like, did I really need all that? Did I really need to buy this or that? But too late now. I did buy 40 pieces, it says. Yeah, that was a lot, but it's okay. I am done Christmas shopping. That is all I will buy, or that I will come back to buy for Christmas stuff. Y'all hold me to that. And then right now it is 2:20. No. Yeah, it is 2:20, so I'm gonna go ahead and go get Jayden His appointment's at 3:30, but it's in the next town over. So let me go sign him out, and then we will go to his dentist office, and I will do a shopping haul or a thrift haul once we get home. All right, so I have Jayden with me, and we are at his dentist appointment. They did have a little carnival going on in the parking lot, but we were a day early. It started the next day. And then his dentist office is in this little shopping center right here. We were a little early, so we did end up at Old Navy first, and then we went to his dentist appointment. So this is our tradition, you guys. After every dentist appointment, we end up at Rocky Road. What's it called? Rocky Road Mountain Factory. And we get some apples. Jayden ended up with one called the Avalanche. I got Rocky Road. Now I know this is probably not the best thing after a dentist appointment, but somehow this just ended up a tradition. We've been doing this for so long now. It's just a must. And we do wait the 30 minutes that Jayden is supposed to wait before he has any food or drink. And then there's this new little coffee shop in the same center. So we go there now. This is the second time that we've been there after his dentist appointment. So I guess that's kind of now part of the tradition. So we're just looking around. Jayden found this huge game of Uno playing cards, and this is what it looks like. This is part of their menu. They have a lot of delicious items. I got it was a tres leches frappuccino, and Jayden, I think he got some kind of Oreo Nutella frappuccino. They were so delicious. This makes the dentist appointment so worth it. We really look forward to this, and I'm really going to miss this when we're not able to do these little traditions anymore. But we're headed home, you guys. And here's what our apples look like. And it's not called Rocky Road Mountain Factory. It's called Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. We have been home for a little bit. I have been prepping everything to make dinner, which is going to be the Camarones a la Diabla. We will do the thrift haul later. It is already 5:30, so we need to get dinner going. So let me show you what you're going to need for Camarones a la Diabla. So here is everything that we are going to need to make our Camarones a la Diabla. I have a 12-ounce bag of camarones here. I already washed them and deveined them. I did buy the deveined bag already, but I like to go ahead and make sure that all the gunk is out of there. So I always do that. Over here I have some minced onion, probably like a quarter onion, and a minced garlic clove. This is going to be for my shrimp, to saute that together. And then this is what I'm gonna need for my sauce. So I have a cup of water over here. I have 3 tomatoes that I cut in half. I have 3 chiles guajillos, and I have taken the seeds out and taken the veins out. I have half an onion over here and 2 garlic cloves down there. I'm gonna need 2 of these chipotle peppers, a little bit of oregano, and we're also gonna need some chicken bouillon. So the first thing that I'm gonna do is I am going to saute all of this until it is nice and soft, and then put it in the blender. So I have my chile guajillos, my garlic cloves, half an onion, and my 3 tomatoes. And over here I already have some white rice going, and I added some peas to it. I'm gonna add some olive oil to my pan here, and once that is heated through, I am going to just dump everything in there and let everything saute together until they are soft. The chiles are gonna be done first. Those are super quick, so keep an eye on those because you don't want them to burn. Once those are done, go ahead and put them in your blender jar, and then keep sauteing everything else until they are done. The garlic's gonna be next, so make sure you keep an eye on those too. Now that I have everything in my blender cup, I'm going to add my 1 cup of water, my 2 chiles chipotle, and some oregano and chicken bouillon. And I don't have measurements for this, you guys, just kind of eyeball it. All right, you guys, so my sauce is done. I'm gonna let that sit to the side for now. And then my rice over here is also done. Now to the same pan that I sauteed all the tomatoes and the onion and the garlic, I am going to saute my minced onion and garlic. And then after that, I'm going to add my shrimp in there. I'm going to season with garlic, salt, and pepper. I'm going to let that cook until it turns color, then remove it back into this little bowl. And then I am going to add my sauce into the pan. I'm going to let that come up to a simmer, and then I'll add my shrimp back in there, taste for salt, and let it simmer together for about 5 minutes, and it'll be ready. This is super, super fast. The only time consuming parts are actually doing all the prep work, like cleaning the shrimp and all of that. But everything else is super, super fast and easy. This is what my camarones a la Diabla look like. Look at that. It smells so delicious. I probably should have used a little bit more shrimp, but I just bought one bag because there's only 3 of us, and I thought maybe that would be enough, but I think I at least need 1.5 bags. But here it is, you guys. It is a lot of sauce, so you can add more shrimp to it. Now let me go ahead and plate this and try this with you guys. Okay, here is my plate, you guys. This is how we serve it. Here is what it looks like. The only thing missing is avocado. I forgot to get some avocado, so we're just gonna have it like that. We always like to eat it with these corn tortilla chips. These are the ones that my husband likes, so this is the kind that we always get. And we scoop it just like this, a little bit of rice, a little bit of shrimp, or a piece of shrimp, and the only thing missing is the avocado, like I said, and I just completely forgot, but it's still gonna be really delicious. That is so good. I feel like I say that in every video, but it really is. It's so delicious. It is just the perfect amount of spice. If you want it not so spicy, maybe do 1 chipotle, but even this is not spicy really. So good. This is so delicious, you guys. You have got to try this. This is a must try. This is one of our favorite seafood dishes. That is too good. Well, I am gonna sit down and finish eating the rest of my dinner, and then after that we will do our thrift haul. I brought everything into the living room, so as soon as I'm done, I'll show you all of that. All right, you guys, so here is today's thrift haul. This is everything that we got. I did get mostly Christmas stuff because I still had a little bit of time left before I had to go get Jayden. I did find some other items that are not for Christmas, and I'll show you those at the end. So let's go ahead and start with all the Christmas stuff first. And let's just go ahead and start right here. These are some window clings that I like using for the mirrors. So this is what they look like, and these were 79 cents each, originally $2.50, but these are so cute and they're gonna look really great on the mirrors. And then I found these 3 coffee mugs. This is a little bit more modern, but it does have like a classic little Christmas scene. So just the Santa with the red truck and a little snowman. And then this one, look at this one. Look how pretty that is. This is a Grinch Christmas mug, and it's got all the little lights going all the way around it. That is so pretty, and it definitely reminds me of the 90s. Now this one is total 90s to me. I don't know what year it actually is, but I love this. I love how this looks. Look at that Christmas tree. Just all these little like classic little pictures. I love that. So I found these 3. I didn't want to get anything too modern. I wanted it to look a little bit more vintage. So that's what we ended up with. And then look at this little candle, you guys. How pretty is that? It has been already used, but I don't think I plan on lighting it because I don't know what size I would need to fit this. And I just like it like that. Look at that. It's got the little jingle bells right there, and it's just those classic Christmas colors. And then I just found this little Christmas tree. This was $4.49. I haven't tried the lights on yet, so we will see if that works. If not, I'll just buy another little string. But I did want to just have another little Christmas tree for maybe like the little tables or something. Ignore all the Halloween right now, okay? And then I found 2 little plates here. And I first saw this one, but this is just so pretty to me. Look at that classic scene right there. That is total 90s vibes right there. And I really like this one that I thought maybe I might just display this one instead. So then I got this one so that I could use it for like cookies or muffins or any type of little desserts. I did want like a little dessert tray. So I grabbed these 2, and this was $1.99 and this was $1.49. Back here, look at these candle holders. I got a set of 2 for $1.99, you guys. Look at this. Classic 90s Christmas. At least that's what it reminds me of. And then this little snowman is kind of glittery. Just also very classic, 99 cents. This one says 2017 Hobby Lobby, but just very classic colors. That's what I was going for. And then this little ornament, look at this guy. He definitely looks vintage. This one doesn't have a price on it, but it is a little ornament. So I do plan on hanging this on the tree. And here is this little bear. Look at how cute he is. He's got a little Christmas tree there, and then he's also holding a little cardinal. This was $1.29. I found this little angel. Look at this. This is just a little wooden angel. It says Merry Christmas. This was 99 cents, you guys, and her arms do move. So this is going to be hanging up on the wall somewhere. I found this wreath. It's just a plain wreath with a little bow. It does need some fixing, but I think I can fix that. And this was $2.99, you guys. $2.99. Where's it at? Here it is, $2.99 for that wreath. That's probably going in my kitchen. And then I found this basket with all these little like poinsettia flowers. It's got a lot of flowers. I just need to fix it up a little bit. And this was $3.99. Then I found this little church, and it does have like a little plug. I haven't checked it yet. We will see what this does. I'm thinking maybe the inside of it lights up. If it doesn't, that is totally fine. I just really loved this whole little scene right here and all the colors. Look at how beautiful that is. That is so pretty. Now this thing, okay, this was 49 cents, which is why I got it. I do like this scene right here, but I'm pretty sure this is just like probably like a Christmas card or something. And then the frame, I'm not loving the frame, but I do want to paint this red and leave the gold right there. So I think that will really make the picture stand out, and it'll look very Christmassy and very pretty. And this is just a little fireplace. I think it's supposed to be like a candle holder, right? If it has these little openings, I think you could stick a candle in there. But I just like this little setting also. Just a little fireplace. All of this looks very vintage to me. Look at their little faces. The little cat down there, I love that. And then I found some little salt and pepper shakers. I don't actually use these for salt and pepper. I just like placing them up there, and they just look so cute right there on the dining room table. So I grabbed those too. And look at this, you guys. This was $1.49. It's some jingle bells, and this is going to be hanging up on a wall somewhere. I really like that. It's just very plain and simple, but just screams like 90s, fun, colorful, classic. I love all of this. Okay, and here are some interesting pieces. Look at this. Okay, first, this little snowman. This is going to be for Jayden's bathroom. It was 99 cents, so I went ahead and grabbed it. And look at this. Look at this little Santa Claus here. This was also 99 cents. This is like borderline creepy to me, but I just love it. Look at the little star on his hat, the little Christmas tree, his little sack. I really love this guy. And then look at this one. Look at this Santa Claus, you guys. I love his little beard. Now, his hat does look a little bit damaged right there, but I'm hoping you won't be able to notice it so much. Because everything else about it, I just really loved it. Look at this guy. He just looks so fun and classic. And also this little snowman, look at his little crooked face. I just love that. And his little birdhouse that he's holding. Now up here, he's holding something else, and it does look like it came off. I'm not sure what's supposed to be there. His little scarf is kind of, there it goes. But I did find something for here that I thought might work for only 29 cents. I found these little felt ornaments, and I think maybe I can put the heart there or the star there, and I think that'll go great. It is like the same colors, the same material. That might just work out. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but look at him. So classic with his little crooked face. I love that. Okay, down here is just this little wall plaque. 99 cents for this one, and again, just a classic little look. He's holding a little birdhouse too. I don't know if our snowman associated with like birds and birdhouses. I didn't even know that, but he's carrying a little birdhouse also. So I just love that little classic scene. And then look at this guy. Look at this Santa Claus. Looks kind of like a little elf. He's got a teddy bear. He's got his sack there. And then what's really cool about this was $2.99 because it is a little music box. That is so cool to me, you guys. You don't see that anymore. And then look at this thing. I'm not sure what this would be called. Kind of like a little tapestry type of thing. But just look at this beautiful, beautiful little pictures. It is so, so cute. These are pockets. I hadn't realized that, but these are pockets, and it's got the little snowman on top. So cute. Look at this. And this was $4.99, and that was worth it. That is probably like the most expensive of these items, but that is so worth it to me. There's no way you could find that in the store for $5 nowadays. So I think that is everything of the Christmas stuff. Let's go ahead and plug that Christmas tree in and the little church back there and see if those work. If not, I'm really not even worried about it. They do both work, you guys. Look at how beautiful that is. The Christmas tree, the lights, as you can see, it does work, but I still feel like that needs more lights. Like that is just not enough for this tree. So I think I'm still gonna buy more lights anyways. But look at this scene, you guys. Let me turn the light on so that you can see how it lights up what's in here, because I think because it's dark, it just kind of looks bright right now. So let me turn the light back on so that you can see. But look at that. How cute is that? Okay, so here you can see it does light up the little scene in there and all the little windows also. That is so pretty. I cannot wait to set this out. Now let's move on to the non-Christmas items. This is what I have right here. First of all are these two candle holders, $1.99. I needed more candle holders apparently, so I found these and I just had to get those for that price. And then I found this one also. It's got two little angels. This was not in the Christmas stuff, so I don't think it is. What do y'all think? Does this look a little more Christmassy, or is it okay if I set this out now? Let me know. And this little shelf, this was 99 cents. It looks very like lightweight, so I hope that it will be able to hold something. It doesn't have anything to hang it with, so I am gonna nail some little brackets back here. And then this, I want it for my bathroom. That's what I got this for. Now for my built-in shelves, that's where I have my cookbooks. I bought this thing. I'm thinking I might use this as a vase. Also this apple, look at how pretty that is. And then I have a little basket. If you remember my video where I'm setting all those shelves up, I did say I wanted some fruits, and this is the only thing I found this time. So I found this little bunch of grapes, and this was 99 cents. This is all they had. And this, I think this is supposed to be a mango. It kind of looks like paper mache, but it was only 19 cents. So I went ahead and grabbed it, and we'll just see how it looks. And then look at this little side table that I found. I think this is the winner for today. This was $9.99 and it is in great condition, you guys. Look at this little drawer. It all looks so clean in there. It looks, like I said, in great condition. The only thing that's a little bit wrong with it is just this little piece right here. But I already know where I want this for. I have been wanting to kind of spruce up Jayden's room a little bit. I want to help him organize a little bit better, do some deep cleaning. And one of the things that I did want to replace was his little bedside table, because I feel like he needs more storage. And the one that he has in there is just a table. Like it doesn't have a drawer, it doesn't have a shelf underneath, it's just a table. So I have already been looking for some on Amazon, and of course they are way more expensive than what I found this one for. So this was a really great find, and this is going to be for Jayden's room. Look at this, you guys. It's just dusty, but it is also very heavy. This right here is all metal, and it is, like I said, it is heavy. I can't even lift that up. But yeah, look at that, $9.99. I saved a lot of money right there, because like I said, I was planning to buy him one on Amazon, and I'm sure it wasn't going to be that great of a quality, because I was looking for like the lower priced ones, and even those are expensive. Okay, I hope this video is not already too long, because there are a couple more things that I want to show you before I just put everything away and relax for the rest of the night. So I did go to Old Navy, and remember, I don't know if it was last video or what video it was, but I wanted some barrel pants, and I really loved the ones at Old Navy. And I didn't get them because I said my husband is going to hate them, so I'm not gonna get them. Well, I talked to him about it, and he was like, well, no, I don't like them, but I don't hate them. And if you want them and they make you feel comfortable, then go ahead and get them. So I went and got them. Actually, this was a pickup order because I had ordered them online. So I went ahead and picked these up, you guys. This is my first pair of barrel pants, and I love them. And then right up front, they had some clearance racks. So I went through them and I grabbed 4 pairs of pants. One pair of shorts, 3 pairs of pants, and they were at a really great price. This was $6.01, $6.01, and this is just a black classic straight jean. It's high rise. I tried them on and they fit great, so I had to get them, $6.01. And then I grabbed these gray chino pants. That is what they are called, I believe. That's what it says on the tag. And these were $9.99, you guys. Look at this. They fit so great. I really loved them. I really loved how they fit when I tried them on, and just the length of them and everything. So I grabbed these. I grabbed these in a size small, you guys. I usually get everything in a medium. And I have been kind of iffy about getting things in a small, because I always feel like I'm gonna gain weight again and then nothing's gonna fit. So I just stick to mediums, but this time I did go ahead and get this in a small. And also these pair of shorts. These are just some stretchy green shorts. I love the color. They are this linen type of material, and they just feel so great and so comfy. So I grabbed another pair of this because here in Texas, it is still hot. It is so hot. I am actually wearing shorts right now because it was that hot. And a little short sleeve. I just wear a sweater here inside of the house because I'm always cold in the house. Oh, and these were $7.97. Great price. Now these are a little funny. I don't know what they're called. It says drapey denim, baggy wide leg, but they're kind of short. So I had Jayden with me and I was like, what are these? Like, what are they supposed to be? Are these supposed to be shorts? Are they supposed to be capris or what? I was like, I am so confused at what these are, but I'm gonna go ahead and try them on because they were my size and they were $12.99. So I went and tried them on, and I actually liked them, and they are kind of more like a capri style type of jean, and they're baggy, like they're the wide leg, and I just really liked them. I don't know what my husband's gonna think about these, but I really liked how they fit. So that is all I got at Old Navy, you guys. Great prices. This one was the most expensive one, and it was $12.99. So I just could not pass those up, you guys. I am always looking for a bargain, whether it's at a thrift store or it's at any type of department store. I am looking for the bargains. I am looking at the clearance section. I am always looking for a great deal. Now, the last thing that I want to do before I let y'all go is I want to go ahead and set these out because I know exactly where I want these. Well, this one I'm not so sure about, but these I already have the perfect spot in mind for these. So let's go ahead and go put these up.
I hope you like that little thrift haul and shopping haul, you guys. I didn't expect it to be that long, so if you are still here, thank you for sticking through it. I feel like I always want to share everything with y'all and show y'all everything. I'm a huge introvert. My husband is my best friend, so y'all are my second best friends. So I just want to share everything with y'all, even though sometimes I do feel like I share too much or I record too much. And that's why I'm also behind on editing, but I'm getting caught up. This will be another back-to-back video, so I hope that y'all enjoy. And I did go ahead and record the outside of the house with the new paint job, so I will be sticking that in here right after I finish setting up these shelves.
Look at how beautiful this looks, you guys. That just fits in perfectly right there with the rest of it. I told you I wanted to make this look very grandma core, very 90s, and I think I am definitely achieving that. I told you in the last video that I was like organizing all of this. I told you that this was throwing me off because it is very neutral, very plain, and I needed something with a little bit more color, and that worked out perfectly, you guys. I wasn't sure about it, but I love it right there with the fruits. It just kind of ties in together. Also the blues, I have some blues going on throughout there, so I think that just works. Now this little fruit basket, I do like how that looks right there, but I do think I am still going to keep looking for a little bit more fruits, maybe an apple, maybe some more grapes, and then that will be done right there. But that is all they had, so that's what I grabbed. But I am really, really loving these shelves, you guys. What do y'all think?
And before I let y'all go, here is the new paint color that we decided on. It is called Midnight Blue. It's kind of a mix between a blue and a gray, and we absolutely love it. That is my little grandbaby there trying to open the door. Here's what the whole house looks like. This color looks great even if the sun is shining right on it, and that's what we love, that no matter what the lighting is, the color looks beautiful. It is so different from that bright green that was there before. I'm so glad we decided to go ahead and change up that color instead of trying to get used to it. Let me know what you guys think. We really love it. Oh, and we did also remove the screen door. It was very old, and now without it, the door just looks so beautiful to me, and that gold just really pops.
And that is going to be it for this video, you guys. I hope that you loved it and that you enjoyed it. Like always, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me today. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Keep leaving me comments, you guys. I love hearing from you guys. It just absolutely makes my day. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.